What is the difference between procrastination or divine timing? I know you're watching this video if this question has been circulating in your mind. In fact, you probably have been watching more videos. This is how you found my video, and in this video I'm going to help you realize once and for all how to differentiate between self-sabotage and a divine timing for your desires to be manifested in your physical reality. This is Anna Maria from Luna Voda Coaching. Thank you so much for watching. My mission and purpose is to activate spiritual visionary leaders like yourself, to activate your potential, your gifts, your mission, so that together we can create lasting change in this world. So let's dive in, and the first thing I want to discuss with you is what is procrastination. Obviously, procrastination is when we know we have to do something and we don't do it. Procrastination happens for two reasons. The first reason is when you have so much to do that you feel overwhelmed and you spend an hour scrolling through social media. This is when we procrastinate from a standpoint of boredom or overwhelm. This is when we procrastinate. When instead of getting things done, you waste time on social media. This is very common for people who grind for someone else, especially if you have a corporate job and you just get bored. This is something I hear all the time from corporate clients. Now, obviously, if this is you, if you feel bored by your job, if you don't feel motivated, you have two options: to keep doing what you're doing, or to either change your job or realize that if you're watching videos on purpose, it means that your purpose is not your current corporate job. And this is a topic for another video, so make sure to go to my YouTube channel at Luna Voda Coaching, explore my other videos, and discover the insight that is waiting for you to activate your purpose. So as I sum up, there are two reasons we procrastinate. The first reason is when we feel overwhelmed or we feel bored. Now, if you are a business owner, something I see a lot with clients is that you feel overwhelmed, you have too much on your plate, and you keep pushing and you keep grinding, and you have this resistance to receive help, to delegate, to outsource. Why? Because you have to realize that inside you there is a subconscious block that makes you hyper focused on achieving. And as you can feel, the energy of achieving has this energy of repetition. Every day is the same day, every day is a tough day, every day you have to suck it up. And when you suck it up every single day, you suck the joy out of your existence. So this is why you procrastinate. It's actually very tied to the first thing I mentioned. When you feel tired, exhausted, at the verge of a burnout, of course you want to procrastinate because you cannot handle it anymore. And you can either prove to yourself that you are a high achiever and push, or learn how to relax, learn how to step back, learn how to receive. The first thing I teach my clients, regardless of their gender, is that one of the reasons you are not seeing rapid results yet from your manifestation is because you are not in a receiving mode. And while this video is not a substitute of a business strategy, what I want you to remember is that the strategy is 5% of your results. When I work with my clients, in just one session, they get activated, they get insights, they get super crystal clear on their action step forward, because the strategy is within you. You are the strategy. You are the strategy. The only reason you have not built a 7-figure or 8-figure business yet, the only reason you haven't left the corporate world to pursue your passions yet, the only reason you are still caught up in a high achieving mentality is because you haven't released the resistance. And this resistance, as I mentioned in the beginning, is creating procrastination. Okay? Is creating delays. Because you are in the energy of pushing, grinding, and hustling, and you end up feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and as if you just cannot breathe. These are all things I hear from my clients. So if you are experiencing this, you are not alone. This is very common. So let me finish the first part of this video. What is procrastination? Procrastination happens when we feel unmotivated, we feel exhausted, we feel like our work is too much, and all we want to do is to chill, relax, and watch funny clips on Instagram or TikTok. And as you can see, this is not sustainable, especially if you have big, ambitious goals to change the world. You need to have energy for that. And you cannot have energy if you keep exerting your energy and not receiving energy back. So while being a high achiever is very helpful, it could also slow you down actually, because you are so addicted subconsciously to chasing, hustling, grinding. And what happens, I see it with clients, as soon as you start relaxing, as soon as you start attracting and receiving money, and let's say you are a business owner, you have clients and customers, everything is amazing, and then your brain starts to fire alerts because this is so unfamiliar to you. So even though all you have ever wanted was to relax, chill, and enjoy life, once you start relaxing, enjoying, and surrendering, you're like, wow, this is so different. This is so unfamiliar. So this is how high achievers tend to sabotage what they actually want, which is to work less, create more, and have quality time with family and friends, and especially children if you are a parent. As we are wrapping up the first part of our time together, what is procrastination? I really hope that you got an aha moment in your mind. What is actually procrastination? Because many people think that procrastination is something you can overcome by willpower. And again, if you are a high achiever, I'm absolutely sure that you can prove to me or someone else that you can do this, and you can push, and you can grind, and you can sleep 5 hours and be just fine. But as you can hear, this needing to prove something to somebody else is seeking professional validation. And the only validation you need is within yourself. So as we sum up, you now realize that if you're procrastinating, you either lack clarity on what's next for you, and you bury yourself with work instead of receiving spiritual guidance, or let's say you have an idea what to do, but you get overwhelmed or you get burned out, okay? And there is an antidote to this. Let's say that you feel genuinely overwhelmed by what's in front of you. If that's you, if you easily get overwhelmed, again, the antidote, the action step is to learn how to compress time in your manifestation. This is why for me, it is imperative that every single day I take time off for myself to unplug, to exercise, to go for a walk, to journal, to have a bath, or to close my eyes and listen to sound path or spiritual music. This is how I unwind and I relax my mind. So if you have a hyper oriented mind, or if you are very busy, it is even more important to slow down. And as you know the saying, if you are busy, meditate 1 hour. Which means that if you are so busy that you don't have time for meditation and spirituality, you are not busy doing things that actually move the needle forward. You are recycling the same old patterns. So if you are so busy, where every day repeats itself, definitely slow down. You're going to gain so much more clarity, rejuvenation of your spirit, and excitement if you actually learn how to incorporate mindfulness practices, self-reflection, spirituality. Perhaps join my spiritual alchemy group coaching on Mondays to start the week feeling inspired and full of life. And by the way, if you want to join us, I'm going to link the enrollment in the description. So make sure to check it out and join our amazing conscious community of visionary leaders from all over the world. Okay, so now to the juicy part. Divine guidance versus procrastination. Divine guidance versus procrastination. So let's say that you have already incorporated all of my strategies. You have realized that doing more doesn't mean more results. It means more work, more overwhelm, more exhaustion. Slowing down is actually how you can amplify your results. As I teach my clients, less is more when it comes to manifestation. Do more of the things that bring you energy and joy, and less of the things that exhaust you, drain you, or do not move the needle forward. Delegate. Use money to save time versus time to save money. This is the number one principle of a very wealthy person. Use your money to save time versus the other way around, okay? So use your money to hire help. Buy back your time. Work with me, for example. Yes, it is an investment. However, what you're going to gain back is invaluable. So this is another mindset shift of a very wealthy person. Have people in your corner to help you be your best. And not just professionally, especially with your intimate relationships. Surround yourself with people who elevate and energize you instead of draining you or trying to dim your light because they feel insecure in themselves, okay? And now the divine guidance. Once you remove the overwhelm, once you remove the resistance, once you dissolve the self-doubt, once you become even more compassionate with yourself instead of self-critical, when you open your heart for divine guidance and intervention, this is when the divine timing really comes. Because to summarize one of the principles I teach my clients, when you raise your standards from the heart and not the ego, everything happens. You have a positive expectation every single day that a miracle is going to appear, that unexpected money is on its way, that everything you touch turns into gold, that today is going to be a wonderful day. Today is going to be such a great day. You're so grateful. You're so excited for the future. You're so full of life. You can feel the energy, right? In the beginning of the video, I showed you the energy of grinding, pushing, grinding, proving, grinding, pushing, grinding and pushing, right? I mean, this is kind of a fun, but most of the time the energy is like hoo, versus the energy of excitement, rejuvenation, gratitude, woohoo, euphoria, I am alive, things are happening, I'm here for a reason. This is the energy of vitality. And when you are vibrating at this energy, you have to remember that the angels love celebration. The angels vibrate at the energy of gratitude, excitement, euphoria. And when you are at this high frequency, of course, the angels are going to come to you and give you nudges of wisdom, send you angel numbers for confirmation that you are on the right path, give you silent whispers of downloads that you integrate in self-reflection and things like that. So when you show up for life, life shows up for you. I really hope that you gained insights from this video. I would love to hear them in the chat right now. Before you do anything else, make sure to share your takeaways. If you want to work with me as your coach, I would be honored. Remember that you met me for a reason, and this reason is bigger than yourself or myself. This reason is to change the world with our transformation. I'm so excited to see you at the top of your evolution as a human being. And until then, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I can't wait to see you very soon. Much love and have a wonderful day.